This year's class of 2023 main campus valedictorian is Audrey Poehler. And now I get to brag about her a little. Audrey is a highly accomplished individual with a double major in criminal justice and emergency management and homeland security. With a remarkable 4.0 GPA for both majors, she has consistently made the President's List each semester. Her impressive academic achievements earned her the Academic Program of Excellence Award in Emergency Management and Homeland Security. Audrey is a proven leader, having served as president of both the Emergency Management and Homeland Security Club and the Criminal Justice Club, as well as club senator in the Student Government Association. She was also a dedicated member of Post University's women's soccer team from her freshman to junior year. You got some fans. In addition to her extracurricular activities, Audrey has demonstrated her commitment to public service by completing an internship with the U.S. Marshals Service in the summer of 2022. Her exceptional performance earned her a tentative job offer from a federal law enforcement agency, having passed the special agent written exams, fitness test, and interview. I'm not even done. Audrey's passion for giving back to her community is evident in her efforts to organize the Stuff the Cruiser toy drive and an animal shelter donation drive. With such an impressive track record of academic excellence, leadership, and public service, Audrey is poised to make a positive impact on the world around her. Please join me in welcoming your 2023 main campus valedictorian, Audrey Poehler. I do not have your award, so I'm just going to say to you, you got this, okay?
Good morning, graduates, university administration, and faculty, Dr. Johnson, President Hopkins, and honored guests. I would like to start by thanking my parents for providing me with endless support and encouragement throughout my college journey. I would not be the person I am today without my family. I also would like to thank Professor Giannetti for believing in me and always being available to answer my overwhelming number of questions. There were many times Professor Giannetti had more confidence in me than I had in myself. I would like to start by thanking my family, some of whom are here with us today, and the rest who are watching from home, assuming they figured out how to use the live stream link. I am honored to be given the opportunity to speak to you all today. I will try to keep this brief, but those who know me know that I talk a lot. I hope that everyone is proud of their personal achievements, as well as proud of making post-university a better place for future students. This year, the Student Government Association was able to bring about many positive changes on campus that students suggested. I am proud to be a part of the post-university class of 2023 and truly believe that we will have a lasting impact on the university. During my 4 years at post-university, I have had the opportunity to be a member of the post-university women's soccer team and be president of both the Emergency Management and Homeland Security Club and the Criminal Justice Club. I also served as a club senator in the Student Government Association. My involvement in those organizations has allowed me to meet so many incredible people. I am grateful to have had the opportunity to meet most of my fellow graduates during my time at post-university. I will forever cherish the many experiences I have had with my classmates. Starting with the fair the first week of my freshman year, post-university has held incredible events for students. Unfortunately, the fish I got from the fair died within a week. Thankfully, I was better at my classes than I was at keeping Fred the fish alive. During our time at post-university, we all had challenges and stressful situations we overcame. Many of us in this room can relate to panicking on a Sunday night that we will not finish our assignments on time and realizing that if we spent as much time working on homework as we do on TikTok, our homework would already be done. We were all faced with having to adapt to virtual classes due to COVID-19. One of the hardest parts about the pandemic was the uncertainties. We did not know when we'd be able to return to campus and see our friends again. There were challenges with online learning, but everyone sitting here today was able to overcome those challenges. Today is a day we should be proud of our accomplishments and celebrate. That being said, I know there are some people who wish they had achieved more. That was how I felt 4 years ago. After my high school graduation, I felt unsatisfied. I was not a straight-A student in high school like I was in college. In fact, I even got an academic referral sent to my house because I was failing geometry. Unfortunately, I was not the first person to get the mail that day. Like anyone else, my heart dropped when I walked into my house and saw my parents holding an academic referral. So much for getting to the mailbox first. Since 8th grade, I knew that I wanted to be a federal law enforcement officer. After graduating high school, I realized that I would not achieve that goal unless I changed. I knew that my effort was something I could change. This was a major turning point for me. I committed to going into college with the mindset that I would put my best effort into all my assignments. I went from graduating ranked in the middle of my class in high school by putting mediocre effort into my assignments to graduating top of my class in college by putting maximum effort into my schoolwork. In many situations, I am not the smartest one in the room, and I am never the most athletic one at the gym. However, I refuse to focus on things I cannot control. In every situation, it's your effort that you can control. I have learned never to let anyone outwork me. It can be challenging to keep persevering when there's no immediate reward. There were many times throughout my college journey when I questioned if all the sacrifices that I had to make to be a straight-A student and always put my career first were worth it. As I stand here today, I realize that all the effort I put in and every sacrifice I made was worth it. After 4 years of self-discipline and hard work, I am finally close to achieving my goal of becoming a federal law enforcement agent. I am honored to say that I recently received a tentative job offer from a federal law enforcement agency. This year was my most challenging year yet because while balancing my obligations at school, I also dedicated hundreds of hours towards passing my special agent written exam, fitness test, and interview. Earning a tentative job offer is the most rewarding feeling I've experienced, and I am beyond honored to have the opportunity to help protect my country. During my years at Post University, I also faced setbacks and wondered if I set my goals too high. I learned that the feeling of regret is a much worse feeling than the feeling of failure. If you do not pursue your dreams because you are afraid of failing or do not want to make any sacrifices, you will always wonder if following your dreams would have led to success. I do not deny that failure is disappointing, but if you put your maximum effort in and still fail, you will not feel regret. Failure provides you with an opportunity to learn from and pathways to success. If you put in the hard work, the opportunities you dream of will eventually come. Walt Disney once said, "Everyone falls down. Getting up is how you learn to walk." He was the perfect role model for his quote. Walt Disney was fired by a newspaper editor and was told he lacked imagination and had no good ideas. Walt Disney got up after being rejected and created one of the most successful production companies as well as the most visited theme park in the world. If Walt Disney had listened to the editor, many of us would be saving $8 a month on Disney Plus subscriptions and thousands of dollars on Disney vacations. Walt Disney is a role model for being resilient and overcoming adversity. Never listen to anyone that tells you you can't do something or you're not good enough. No one knows you as well as you know yourself. If you believe you can do something, then you can do it. I was told by many people that I am too girly to go into law enforcement and should consider a different career, but I never let that stop me from following my dreams. If anything, it motivated me more to prove them wrong. I hope everyone in this room sees that no matter what your situation is today, that you can achieve your goals. Today is the day when we celebrate our successes as individuals and as a class as a whole. I cannot wait to see what the future holds for my fellow graduates, and I am honored to be a part of such an amazing class. Congratulations to the Post University class of 2023.